Many players are wondering if the original Tales of Graces F still holds up in 2025. While this review focuses on the original game, we'll briefly touch on how the remaster improves the experience. Let's dive into what made Tales of Graces F stand out when it was first released and how it holds up today. The combat system in Tales of Graces F is one of its standout features. Known as the Style Shift Linear Motion Battle System, it delivers fluid and strategic battles. Players can switch between fighting styles mid-combat, creating opportunities for dynamic and exciting gameplay. This mechanic adds depth, rewarding players who experiment with different strategies and master its nuances. However, difficulty spikes, particularly during boss battles, can disrupt the pacing. These encounters sometimes require grinding, which can frustrate players who prefer a smoother progression. Customization is another strength of the game. Titles earned by characters unlock new abilities and improve stats, allowing for personalized playstyles. The crafting system also adds depth, letting players forge weapons and items to suit their needs. This level of customization encourages replayability, as exploring different setups and strategies keeps the gameplay fresh. While these systems are robust, they might feel overwhelming for newcomers to the genre, especially those unfamiliar with JRPG mechanics. The narrative of Tales of Graces F revolves around themes of friendship and personal growth. The cast of characters is charming and relatable, with plenty of in-game skits that showcase their personalities. These moments of interaction provide a sense of camaraderie and humor, making it easy to grow attached to the party. That said, the story does fall into some cliché territory. Familiar tropes and predictable twists may diminish the impact for seasoned JRPG players seeking a more innovative plot. Visually, the game's anime-inspired art style has aged reasonably well. While it's not groundbreaking by today's standards, it retains a charm that fans of the genre will appreciate. On the other hand, the soundtrack is less memorable. The music often feels generic, lacking the emotional weight needed to enhance key moments. For a game that spends so much time developing its world and characters, a stronger musical identity would have gone a long way in creating a more immersive experience. Balance is a recurring issue in Tales of Graces. Beyond the difficulty spikes, some players might find the pacing uneven. Certain sections of the game drag due to unnecessary backtracking or repetitive objectives. While these moments are offset by the more thrilling combat and story beats, they still detract from the overall flow of the experience. The remastered version of Tales of Graces F addresses many of the issues from the original game, offering several important improvements to make the experience smoother and more enjoyable. In the remastered version, the addition of quest markers helps guide you through the world, making it easier to find objectives and navigate the game's environments. This removes some of the frustration from the original's sometimes confusing exploration. One of the biggest improvements in the remaster is the ability to adjust random encounters. This allows players to reduce or increase the frequency of battles, depending on how much they want to engage with the combat. This is especially useful for those who want to avoid excessive grinding or speed through sections without missing out on the story. The remastered version brings a noticeable improvement in performance, with smoother gameplay and enhanced visuals. The game runs more consistently and with fewer frame rate issues, making it a more polished experience. While the graphics are still not cutting edge by modern standards, the overall presentation has been cleaned up to look sharper and more vibrant. The remastered version also addresses the long load times present in the original, helping to keep the pacing more consistent and reducing the amount of time spent waiting. Is Tales of Graces F worth playing in 2025? If you're a fan of JRPGs, particularly those with engaging combat and endearing characters, this game still has plenty to offer. However, its shortcomings, including clichés, difficulty spikes, and a lackluster soundtrack, might make it less appealing to players seeking a polished, modern experience. The remastered version's improvements are a step in the right direction. If you're interested in a deep dive into Wire's memoir, The Oath in Felghana, and want to know if it's worth playing in 2025, don't forget to check out the full review. We cover everything you need to know, so make sure you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.